Pikmin 4 had a franchise record-breaking debut. The latest entry in the Pikmin series sold a staggering 401,000 units, a 135% increase in first week sales from the last physical Pikmin release, with Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, the previous best-selling release week in the series, at 171,000 units sold. The sales potential of the Switch is showing no signs of slowing down, and every recent big first-party title selling huge numbers is actually happening in its first few days of release on that system. In its first few days on sale, Pikmin 4 has already outsold the Japanese physical sales of Final Fantasy XVI since its release, which has only itself just crossed the 401,000 sales point. Think about that. How long ago did Final Fantasy XVI come out versus a launch debut for Pikmin 4? And in its first day, it sold more than Final Fantasy XVI sold up until this point in Japan. We're talking about physical copies. We're not adding in digital, and we're certainly not adding in the rest of the world when this game releases and sells and the figures come out. This is absolutely incredible. So, Famitsu's full software sales chart for July 17th to the 23rd are number 1 being Pikmin 4 with 853,000 copies sold. Number 2, Tears of the Kingdom. Number 3, Mario Kart 8. Number 4, Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Switch. Number 5, same game on the PS4. Number 6, Minecraft on the Switch. Number 7, Splatoon 3 on the Switch. Number 8, Nintendo Switch Sports on the Switch. Number 9, Final Fantasy XVI on the PlayStation 5. And number 10, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Switch. I love this, not because I think Final Fantasy XVI isn't a great game or a good game. I played it, I finished it, I'm a bit split on that game. It certainly isn't the best Final Fantasy ever. I feel like whenever big games come out that have this history in the industry, people sort of just jump on them because they want to be like the in crowd. And something like Final Fantasy, well, you just have to say it's great or else you're not a real gamer. Well, this is certainly not Square Enix's best Final Fantasy game, but it is a good game. But Pikmin 4, I think people are starting to notice the idea behind creating competent games, having products that are finished when they release to you, not this crutch leaning on the internet to fix problems that should be fixed before they're released to consumers. They're noticing the quality level, the gameplay level, and just that fun factor that you're supposed to have when you play video games, and this is a testament to that. No matter what excuse you come up with, no matter what deflection you have, math is math, folks, and consumers are choosing these games because they are absolutely incredible. Pikmin 4 destroying Final Fantasy 16 in Japan. Huge name, Final Fantasy, and what happens? The 4th iteration of a series that never really took off managed to outsell Big Daddy Final Fantasy. Now, I want to stress, I'm not really into these sales comparisons, how many of this sold. I understand that it's important to sell a lot of copies of software because that's where these companies make up their money. But for me, it's a testament to this philosophy behind each company. Nintendo's philosophy is to compete internally with themselves, not necessarily the most cutting-edge graphics, not necessarily buzzwords like ray tracing, but the idea is to create something that is artistically almost unmatched by anybody else, any of your peers in the industry, and they consistently do that. Whether or not Nintendo is for you, whether or not you look at something like Pikmin 4 and you say, this is for kids, which it most certainly is and isn't. There is a complexity to most Nintendo games that kids from 8 to 88 can all find something in these games to really latch onto and have a good time. I enjoy when I see things like this. I get excited about this, not because of the numbers being high or the money being made, because that sentiment is still alive and well out there. There are many more people out there playing games versus playing social media. And most of those people you'll never hear from, but they speak the loudest when it comes to sales charts like this, and when you see little itty bitty Pikmin 4 dethroning Final Fantasy 16. Not that it's a bad game, but quality, creativity, artistry always is rewarded. And the day that that stops, that's when the industry is in trouble. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.